Hey you guys! Oh, ran into my bottom in here. Okay, I have so many great things to share with y'all today. Stepping on stickers. What a rocky start. Okay, hello. So I have so many great things to share with you guys today. We have some great designer dupes, all under 50 bucks. Most are like 20. And when I say designer dupes, I mean real good designer dupes, because my thing is like, y'all know, okay, I have a good collection of bags. I love designer things, but I'm not willy-nilly. I'm not buying them all the time. I feel like I've got a good collection. I'm not always after that, you know, but I really appreciate those things. I know what to look for. I've got vintage Bottega bags. I know what they should feel like. They feel better and look better than the ones now that cost such a fortune. That's why I have such a hard time paying for those. I don't know. So I do find that if I do find a good dupe, it's gonna be so good. I'm very, very picky about that. I'm picky about what I spend my money on, whether it's thousands of dollars or whether it's $10. I tell Brad all the time, like, most of the time when I'm trying to like justify a real nice vacation, I'm like, look, if it's in your budget, whatever, okay. I'm not spending a little bit to take time off, to go somewhere, to do that and still think, wow, that $500, that however much, that $1,000, whatever, $200, $100, that's a lot of money. I'm not spending $10 to go do something that's not amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because that's money that's valuable. So I'd rather sometimes either just not go at all and wait, or I'd rather really just get something that I love now and spend a little more. However, the jackpot and the sweet spot is finding those things that are amazing, that are $20, and that's what we've done. So I have got the best Kite, I don't know how to pronounce that, dupes, which I found those to be so stupid and silly, except for the sparkly ones. I really like those, and we will explain why. Some great sets, which I think sets are, I mean, we've talked about this for years. This is the best one you're going to find online, and I'm going to share the secret of keeping it nice and what's going to make it look like more than what it costs, which is not much. The perfect t-shirt. T-shirts are so tricky. You know, you get a white t-shirt, it ends up looking dingy, it loses its shape. Do you want to go to V-neck? Do you want a pocket? Do you want this? No, you want this, and I'll share that, and it's a very good material. It's not something that I just bought and said, wow, I've had those for a long time, and that material and that brand just makes the most excellent ones. And I have some really great things to show y'all, okay? And then a few outfits, because I do feel like outfits for summer, sometimes like for winter, you know, I throw on a sweatshirt, throw on pants, it's easy. Summertime, sometimes it's a little more like piecey or layered. If you're doing a top and shorts, sometimes I'm just throwing on a dress, that's easy. But I'm going to share with you guys these staples, from best pair of shorts to the tops to just things that you can do that's going to make your wardrobe work for you. So this is what I'm wearing today, and I'm going to wear it with these shoes, which is the first thing that we're going to talk about. Oh, and I have a new signature scent. This is not the Byredo from last time. It's a new one, and it's amazing. These are beautiful. These were, I believe, under 50 bucks. They are comfortable. I'm very wary of Amazon shoes. No judgment. I will get shoes from a gas station if they're amazing. Speaking of the gas station, these Kate shoes, which I always thought, the ones that, it depends on how you wear them, but the ones that are plain, super cute, but if you wear them with a more casual outfit, which is what I'm prone to wear most of the time, they do look a little, not too easy, but just kind of, what's the point? If you get these sparkly ones, you want to pair the sparkly ones with the bummiest outfit. You do not want to wear these sparkly ones with a really nice dress. I guess you could, but that's just a totally different look, and that's fine. But I'm a casual gal. These just work so great with something exactly like this, okay? Now the ones that are plain like this, which I'll link to those as well. I don't know, I haven't really looked for those, but I know Kate makes some, and I'm sure there's a dupe for those. If you wear them with something like this that's more just plain, it's not gonna give you the same effect. These are so flippin' squishy, so squishy. It feels like there's like an inch of squish, and they are very comfortable. I got a 41. I'm a true 9.5. 41's always my size in any designer shoes, most of them. I hate it when people, 41's an 11, 40's a 10. It's not. And we know that. We've known that for many years. But listen, a true 9.5 translates to usually a 41. But I don't know if it said 41 on the website. I think I did order a 9.5 and they sent me a 41. Good. They know what they're doing. Okay, these are so cute. Okay, sometimes it is a little difficult to see in that room or to back up far enough. So you can kind of see they're just easy. I'm gonna wear these all summer. I'm usually not a fan of clear shoes. I think those should be criminal. I just think they're so gross. Most of the time they're like, we've all been there, we've tried to do the clear shoes, but no, the little sad holes that are poked for your foot sweat, if they don't have those ugly holes, they're gonna fog up. It's just not cute, and no one wants to see like your squished tootsies and anything. Like, don't squish your hooves in anything. No one wants to see it. But these kind of like, they're see-through and your feet can breathe, but don't pay attention to my trim right here. Now that I pointed out, you are. Still haven't fixed that since we did our floors in 2020, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, but this is just easy, and I like this outfit because this is just the classic shirt that I think everyone should have in their wardrobe. I spent a little more than I would on a normal shirt. This is a very nice one. Probably 5 or 6 years ago I bought this. I'm sure it's more expensive now. I believe they still sell the same one. You can buy whatever you want, but I just feel like sometimes like one nice shirt, I don't have a million of these. This is like one really good one. And I've never seen a shirt that does this. It's got like 2 pockets and then an exterior button where you kind of lift it up. Not a little button, which it has on the back where you loop it in. It's like you literally fold it up and fold it from the back so that your cuff is out, which I like. And it's a reverse button situation, which is kind of like on women's shirts, usually the buttons are on this side, and on men's shirts, the buttons are on this side. But this isn't a men's shirt. Did you guys know that? You can always tell if a man's wearing a women's suit, Tom Sandoval, or if like, what should I say? Or if, I don't know, you can just always tell, you know what I mean? But, so it feels a little odd when you're buttoning it for the first time. And then these shorts I've had for years. I always say, grab you a nice pair of shorts. I did spend a little more on these many, many years ago. And I wore these a lot, just like all the time, as a swim cover up, as everything. And they have gotten a little more ratty. But I would say go for a good pair of Levi's. Hot tip, they sell the same exact style number of Levi's at Target currently for $20 less than they sell everywhere else. I don't know how they get away with that or what, but it is what it is. Target's got a nice little like Levi's thing going now. Get you a good pair of Levi's. I feel that now the latest unhinged trend, because we're just seeing what we can do. Next, it's going to be culottes. I refuse. Are the jorts, which are long. Now, unless if you're like Amanda Batula, like in a heel prancing around in a Goldfish commercial, it looks a little, I don't know. I think they should be illegal. I'm just kidding. But like the only way those are going to look good is if you wear them with heels. If you're like me, I don't wear heels. I'm not wearing heels with shorts cutoffs. No, maybe for like a special occasion, but no, nobody doing that. Okay, so I would say skip those, and I just think for as long as we can get away with it, forever. Wear them whoever. Who says you can't wear the short shorts? They're so much more flattering. But the trick is, what most people get wrong is that they buy them too small. I shared this tip probably 15 years ago here. When you buy shorts, always size up. I'm a true 28 in most things. You'll never see me buying a 28 in shorts. I always buy a 29 or a 30 because you want them to look a little baggy. And now these are 29s and they've gotten a little tighter. And you know, as you wash and dry them, they might get a little smaller, but wash them as little as you can and size up because that's going to give the best effect. I wish these were just slightly larger. No matter your size, your body type, whatever, you're going to look like $1,000,000 if you size up in shorts. That's a trick. So easy peasy outfit. And then also with a top like this, what was that? Oh my gosh, we have these roof samples. They're doing our roof tomorrow, which is why I'm filming today, day early. They dropped off these big roof samples like months ago, and I've got them sitting by the door to give to them when they do the roof tomorrow. And it just shifted, and it sounded like someone was standing in the foyer. Jeez, almost had a heart attack. But something that I do like to do with this, because this is the vibe I think is for summer, just easy outfits. You want it to look effortless. You can also take a top like this. You don't need a crop top. You could if you're feeling fancy, but just put something under it and just wear it open like this. I just really, really love this. So, and grab these shoes. I'm telling you, you guys, this would have been something that I was like, absolutely the hell not. I really don't, like I said, the plain ones I just don't get. Obviously, like if you wear them with a dress or something, why? Like I just wear something nicer or something. But then if it's with something casual, I feel like they just look like nothing. They're just nothing special. They look like, I think a lot of younger people may not get this reference. They look just like those mesh shoes that we used to buy like on the little tree stand at the grocery store. You know the ones. But these I just feel have such a cool vibe, and these are exact dupes, okay? And talking about dupes, I'm not talking about knockoffs, and there's a difference. A dupe versus a knockoff is like if these shoes said the brand in them, or like a Bottega bag that looks, a bag that looks like a Bottega bag, a woven bag that says Bottega Veneta on the inside. No, it's dupes. And if you're still kind of like, what? You're wearing dupes head to toe. Okay, if you fancy yourself a person like me that likes designer bags or accessories, but then you shop Target, Nordstrom, Revolve, Zara, anywhere under the rainbow, Abercrombie, all those are dupes of designer things. Everything is inspired by something, and I'm not a sucker, so yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of those. But the trick is finding good ones because there is so much crap out there. Okay, so I really do like this. Okay, so let's get on with a few more things. I do have a few cute little bags. Like I said, I've shown my vintage Bottega bags over the years, and you guys have seen me talk about those, and I love them so much. And I think that there's so much like quality in that brand. I just really, really love that brand so much. But no, okay, just no, I'm not spending that all the time. And I think a lot of times the dupes can be a little cheesy. This one is great. It comes in a lot of different colors, just like a lot of people don't know you can adjust these, like not just this, but like my old vintage one that's like the drawstring, that's the same one they sell today. Like, I don't know, just, okay, whatever. But such a cute little bag. I believe this one was around 20 bucks. And again, you can pull that to adjust it. It's just so cute, and I really wanted a bag that was more like nude in this style, and very into like the nude look with these shoes. I have like one of my old vintage Bottegas is like a taupe color, but this one is done really, really well. It doesn't feel like plastic. It's very, very soft, very cute, and you put it on with an outfit like this that doesn't scream like label, you know what I'm saying? And it just, this is like the standout thing, or maybe the shoes are the standout thing, but they're not like screechingly obvious. Do you know what I mean? What am I trying to say? I feel like sometimes when your outfit tries a little too hard, or it's a little, then maybe things that are dupes don't really translate, right? I just feel like, I don't want to say the quiet luxury thing, don't want to say that, that's been there, done that, and it's, you know, we've got to kind of expand, you got to kind of mix in other things. But when you do wear these classic pieces, like, you know, an oversized like shirt like this, you know, just basic things, something like this I feel reads a little more luxe. Does that make sense? But it's such a beautiful bag, and I just thought this was such an amazing find. So you can kind of see the details on it. The zipper is really nice and comes in a ton of different colors. The black might be nice to have, although I do have a similar black one. The inside is not cheesy. A lot of these bags, like the inside's just like this weird satin that looks like it's falling apart. The inside of this one's pretty nice. It's got a little slip pocket, and bags that are shaped like squares like this, like a camera bag style, hold quite a lot, even if they are pretty tiny. So this is something that I would say would be like a must try. I think you're really gonna love it. And if you were like me and you thought, hell no to these types of shoes, just trust me, okay? Just trust me Just trust me, these are so cute. I always felt like those don't look like wearable shoes. Like those don't look like they're like street legal. Do you know what I mean? But they're really cute. Okay, so this, I just love this bag so much. Okay, before we get into a few outfits, I thought that I'd go ahead and run through the rest of these. This is a really great one as well. A lot of you guys may have seen this one, and I just thought that the white was really cute. It also came in like a really pretty, like poppy, almost orangey red, and then a nude color, but I thought the white was great. I have a hard time buying white, expensive designer bags. One, because there's a limited time in the year when I wear a white bag. I usually don't carry them during fall or winter, and then also like with nicer materials, the white is not going to stay nice forever and does not age as well as a lot of other colors in a nice expensive bag. This is beautiful. I really hope that they still have this one. I just thought this was such a great one, and I think that y'all will really like that one as well. And I saw one of these in the store that looked like it had more like little shells on it. This is so similar to the little Judith Lieber bags. This was also from Target, and I'm telling you, like, just the details on this bag, when it came, it had a little tag that said it was handmade, and you can really tell it's very heavy with these little crystals, and this is something that's like a little special occasion bag, which again, when I'm spending money on a designer bag, I buy a classic bag. I'm not buying the little frilly jeweled bags that I'm only going to carry once in a blue moon, or let's be honest, never. Okay, so I just really love this. It's got a little, you know, it's got the little lined pouch on the inside as those bags do, a little slip pocket, and I just love it. It's just like a little pail. It's just so cute. But they do also have one that's a little more straw that has like some shells, and I'm like, I'm just going all in with this little guy. But I felt like, how cute, even with an outfit that's like much more, I don't want to say even with an outfit, because I don't think I would wear this with a fancy outfit. It would look too much like cute, just like on a vacation, a night out, you know, a little event or something, a luncheon, a shower, like a whatever you're going to. So cute, like a little girl's day, whatever. I just love this bag. It's so beautiful and just so nice to look at. And I put it here because I'm just, every time I come to my closet, it's just like a little piece of art. It's just so adorable. I love that bag so much. So a lot of really good things, and this is sitting here staring me in the face. I'm like, I gotta talk about this before we get into other things. And I don't know, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I did a video where I was getting ready in the morning. We were just doing our makeup together. I talked about the Byredo, what is it called? The Lil Floor, which I really love. Now the Lil Floor is beautiful, very floral, love it so much. And I was out. Sometimes, you know, when you go into a department store that sells your favorite perfume, you're just going, you're spraying your favorite perfume. You know, you ain't buying it, but you know you like it, so you're just gonna freshen up. So when I passed the Byredo counter, I grabbed the La Tulipe instead of the Lil Floor. And I was just like, you know, and then just move on, you know, before the sales associate sees you and can wrangle you. You're just like, bye. And then you go about your day. And I was like, and I smelled it, I was like, okay. And then I thought, this smells really good. Ooh. And then I was like, this is not Lil Floor. It's not. And then I went back. I don't know if I said it's not. I just thought, that doesn't smell the same. Maybe I'll get even, I don't know what I thought. Like maybe I'll get like a lotion in the Lil Floor, because I thought it was spraying on the Lil Floor. Okay, now this is confusing. And I just, on the way out, you know, because I had to pass back again to leave, I looked at it and I realized I grabbed the La Tulipe, and this was one of the most like popular Byredo scents. I think I own 7 of the scents. Over the years, we've talked about them. I might do a Byredo breakdown, like breaking Byredo, because their scents are wild, okay? Because they're very like, you think, oh, this is so unique. But when you really hammer it down, and they're beautiful scents, they're very just like, nope, that smells like that. Like this is just a dupe of this, or not really a dupe, it's a more expensive version of something. Or it just like, this straight up smells like Dawn dish soap. Because it does. But anyways, I loved it, so I bought La Tulipe, and I thought, how have I never bought this? Now, this smells, spoiler, I've already spoiled it. It smells just like Dawn dish soap. Now, you may not think that's like doing much for you, like, ooh. I'm telling you, you guys, that is a scent that you don't even realize is good. Okay, it's fresh, it's good. It might evoke like a memory. Do I sound like a Byredo fragrance description writer? Which those are wild. I haven't read this one. We should read it together. Do like a little dramatic reading of the fragrance description because we've done that in the past. Let me get my phone. And those are always really, really fun to do, right? I don't know. I enjoy it. But it does smell like Dawn dish soap. I love a clean scent. I love the Blanche, which is by Byredo. That honestly has like a more like soapy smell. A lot of those clean scents are very sharp. You know, like you get those fresh out of the shower scents or the scents that smell very soapy, and it's almost headachy because it's too sharp. This is not, okay? It's creamy. It smells like you're crawling up into a bosom of a grandma. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, that's what it smells like. It smells like a clean, soft bosom that you want to take a nap in. And it's just, is that weird? I might have to cut that out. But I'm not. But it has that scent, but then it also has like something else. I don't find that it smells like tulips at all. But let me read you the notes. I think out of every single Byredo scent I own, including Lil Fleur, including Blanche, best, and not even just slightly the best, it is the best. See, I literally typed in Lil Fleur again. Okay, this is La Tulipe. In a couple videos back, we did talk about Lil Fleur, but this one is better. And I have been like dousing myself in this stuff. It is so good. Okay. When I'm done with that, I'll definitely get the big size because it's good. So, okay, well, this makes sense. Now, used to, they didn't really put the notes. They would just have the fragrance story, which is like, this is what this says. Now tell me, is this going to paint you a picture of what this smells like? Once the sun becomes warm enough, walk along the stone path, through the gate under the trellis, sit on the marble bench, feel the cool grass under your feet, the warm rays on your back. Do this every morning till sudden variegated glints of red or purple or pink or orange catch your eye. They'll be the first blooms of the season. Clip one, bring it back, place it in a small white vase on the table. It will be there, unyielding in its simple devotion to its own pure form, color, and smell. I don't know if that tells me what this smells like, but it does give the notes. It says rhubarb, cyclamen, and freesia. Cyclamen sounds like a birth control, okay? Tulip, and then blonde woods and vetiver, but I don't really smell tulip. Maybe that's why I like it, because I really do like freesia scents. But if you want to skip all that, it smells just like Dawn dish soap in a good way. And I'm not knocking this. I love the brand, and I think what a dream, and what like a dream job to write these fragrance stories. And I like that though, just because it's a brand that they do put a lot of care into, and I love that. It's very kind of like a little artsy. But I'm telling you, this is so good. Don't let the Dawn dish soap turn you off. That's why you want it. It smells so good. And a lot of times when I wear like these more like fresh scents or more like soapy scents, I personally love it, but you never get compliments on these scents, right? Like you go out in like a Baccarat or in like Blooming Bouquet or whatever, and people are like, ooh, what you wearing? Ooh, what you wearing? Not so much when you wear like fresher soapy scents. I've gotten questions twice on this, and I know people are like, oh, I'm always asking. Oh, but honestly, I do feel like that's kind of the sign of a good scent. Like, okay, one, people can smell it, so it's not just a waste. But also, like, if someone cares enough to say something, I feel like that's good. The La Tulipe, really, really nice. Check that out. Okay. All right, so the shirts that you want, the t-shirts that you want, I'll try this one on for you. The t-shirt. Now, this is how far it comes down. If you were wearing it with certain pants, I'm gonna say you're gonna look at these and you're gonna think like you want the long one. The long one, this one, okay? If you're gonna tuck it in, it's a must to get this one, okay? It's perfectly tuckable. I don't love a bodysuit. I just don't. These will stay put. They're really cute. But you could also just wear it out like for a more like relaxed look. In this tee, there's two versions, and you're gonna be afraid of the cropped version. The cropped version is actually my favorite, and I'll tell you why. It does not show your belly. These aren't aggressively high waist. They're just basic. If you wear it with that, it just hits at the right point, and you do not have to tuck it in. You don't have to worry about it. It's not showing your belly. It's just kind of easy. Now I also don't mind tucking it in, okay? This is cute. So I like to have a mix of both. So I'm not really sure which one. I don't know, if I did have to pick, I might say the white. You know, we've talked about those a lot. The material of these rivals like a very expensive t-shirt. You know those t-shirts that cost over $100 that you're like, for a t-shirt? These are like around 20, 30 bucks most of the time. You can get them on sale, but they are so like, the material's thick and kind of silky. They wash and dry really, really nicely. The white tees are difficult, and I don't want to say difficult. I've heard people that are like, oh my gosh, how can you ever keep a white tee looking as crisp, looking the same? You can't throw it in with everything like I would with this or something else. It's just, if you've got a white tee, you just have to wash it by itself. And maybe on cold, I mean, you just have to kind of do what you will with these. Get some OxyClean. That's my favorite. We've talked about that for years, but this is how it looks untucked. Totally fine. But I also have it in gray and white, and in the striped. This is the one that I'm wearing now. That's more of like a tuckable, sort of like basic version. But these are the best tees. And just pair it with like your everyday jean, like just pair it with your jeans, right? All right, so the jeans that I'm wearing, these are my older, like I've had these forever. They are torn apart, but I love them. Okay, they're my favorite. And anybody's like, oh, you know, distressed jeans are out or this is in. I don't like that. I think that shows that, I mean, if you're in that mentality of like what's in, what's out, I just think you're gonna really tiptoe into like you're not having your own style, because that's how trends come about. That's how your own style comes about, is trying things that are different. Otherwise, you're just dressing like someone else and you don't have any personal style. I think you mix in a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? And these are wildly distressed, but I think that they're comfy, and I love wearing these in the summer because they're basically like wearing shorts, right? Because you get, I mean, look at them, okay? Another inexpensive set. I would buy this just for the shorts, and last year I had this set, which is very similar. I'll link to it too, but that's the pants under there. The top's a little more like of a bubble looking, but I really like this one, and I could see myself getting this in other colors too. But let me tell you what the key is with, if you're gonna buy these Amazon sets, or if you're gonna buy anything like that that kind of has that little almost like linen-y feel, or they might be cottony, it's gonna look cheap. If you pull it out of the thing and wear it, it's going to look cheap. You have to have a steamer. This one is so good. I'll link to this one. This one's old, so even if it looks a little different, I'll try to find the exact one, but this is just great. You gotta steam these, and the trick is you don't want to be washing, obviously not washing and drying them much. If you're like a real fancy bitch, you could take this and get it dry cleaned every now and then. But I've washed these sets, I've washed this one several times, and what you do is you wash it on cold. It will feel like thick and weird and drawn when you get it out of the washer. Just lay it flat to dry, and you can even put it in the, if you're very careful and you're really gonna like watch it closely, put it in the dryer for like 5 minutes, maybe even less than that on low, and then hang it up. But I usually find that once it kind of like air dries and you lay it flat to dry, it's good, and then steam it. But they'll keep their shape. The shorts are really nice. They've got like a flat panel here. You look and try to find these shorts, you know, in all different brands. They're expensive. The fit of shorts is so stupid. Like I said, like I've returned and bought so many more pair of shorts probably than any other item of clothing, because I think shorts are so tough to get right as far as like how they look in the butt, the cut, the fit. And that's something else too, is when you see even like reviews of this, or you see people talking about it, and you look at pictures of people wearing it, or it just looks wildly different on everybody, and it's not body types, it's the fit. And that's something to say with all of these things. Shirts and t-shirts, those particular t-shirts, I get a medium, and they are fitted. They're meant to be fitted because they're baby tees. But you could get a looser fit in something if you wanted, or that's just not the style of those. I think we're wearing these baggy denim, the baby tees, I think right now are the way to go for these pants and these things that we have. Otherwise it looks a little sloppy to be oversized on top and bottom, like in an oversized t-shirt or an these baggy distressed denim. I think a baby tee is the way to go. But with shorts, I said size up. It's gonna make your body look so much better. It's gonna make the shorts look more expensive and have a better fit. It's gonna be more comfortable. But with a set like this, get your true size, or maybe even size up. Don't be tempted to like, I'm gonna get a small. It's you can tell when people buy these too small and then the fit's wrong. It looks very cheap. If you usually, I feel like the rule of thumb is to size up in certain things, and it makes them look more expensive. Or just like, get your size right, which is tough when we're ordering so many things online. This is a medium. It is very true to size. A lot of things I do size up or get a large if I'm getting a set, because I know sometimes they run very small. But just get your size right, and I think that's what's really important in these sets. And oh man, I got deodorant on it the whole time I'm talking. I'm like covered in deodorant. And I just think the fit's so cute. These you could put on with your Havaianas, or you could put them on with heels. I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to talk to you guys about. There's so many other great things, but if you're wanting this like easygoing, kind of like casual luxe look for the summer, I think these are the pieces to grab. Throw it on with your designer items that you've had for years, you know, use your stuff. But if you're wanting certain things, or you're wanting, me, like I love to buy designer things. I ain't buying everything designer because I'm not an idiot. You know, it's great to find these things that do have really great bang for your buck, and that aren't just like, oh, I'm gonna get that, it's $10. It's not perfect, but who cares? This is pretty darn perfect. Like I want to get it like in some different colors, but see, now that's my sick mind. Then I'm gonna end up spending like $100 on these stupid bags because I'm gonna buy too many of them. But I would say, if you don't think these are your style like I did, grab them. I think that you'll surprise yourself. These are very, very cute. Grab and try the La Tulipe if you never have. I just love it. And I know I turned off so many of you guys with the Dawn dish soap, but you know what? I'm going to be honest. And when you smell it, you're going to be like, damn, if that's not Dawn dish soap. And I love it. And I want to bathe in it. This is the sexiest, most comforting, like clean scent I've ever smelled. Try the La Tulipe. You're going to love it. That was a happy accident. I would have never tried that. And I've always heard of the La Tulipe, like being one of the, you know, more popular ones, but I just never tried it. So I'll link to everything below, put my sizes and everything. And as always, you can go to my LTK every single day. I post there multiple times a day sometimes. Lots of outfits. Think of it just like as your like resource. It's like a lookbook. You can go search for anything I've ever linked, unless if it's like out of stock or something, 'cause sometimes the links don't show up, you know, or they remove it if they're out. But I just really think that's such a fun thing. It's like your personal lookbook. Like you can find all kinds of cool stuff there. And I love you guys so much. So thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with some more fun stuff. I did not forget about antiquing, but I'm like, listen, we can't blow it all every week. Like I can't be like going shopping every single week and taking you along. Although that would be fun. But then we just get tired of that. So I just want to do what I'm normally wanting to do. But next week, you guys, next week I think we're going to get on that. I think it's going to be really fun because I got some plans for us. I got some plans for a day out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.